When it comes to art, digital and traditional, the art style you choose will depend on the emotion and mood that you want out of your drawing. For my art style, I like lots of lines. I also admire a ton of different art styles that don't have any lines, just shapes and gradients. I like to study and try a lot of different art styles, especially when there's an art style that I haven't used before. And this is when adjusting the settings to my pencil brush, the paintbrush, and ink pen tools comes into play. I ask myself, how can I adjust the settings to my main pencil to look like the pencil tool used by a different artist in a different app? This is why we are here. Come with me on this trip where we find out how to customize your brushes in Sketchable. So let's start by reviewing the brush tools that we have available to us with Sketchable. On the bottom part of our screen, you will notice that we have a few tools, starting with our eraser. Then comes our brush, the airbrush. Of course, our pencil is next, that's my favorite. Marker, pen, ink nib, chalk, and of course the tortillon or smudge tool. Why is it called tortillon? Maybe because we're fancy now. Not all the tools feature the same adjustments, but all the tools can be adjusted. So let's go over the steps to get to our settings and then have some fun. Our first step, click the selected tool a second time to launch the stroke preview. Second step, the stroke preview is by default dismissed if you click or draw outside of its bounds, but it can also be positioned and kept open for quick access to frequently used settings. Let's move it over. These settings include opacity and diameter. Oh, look at that, nice. Ooh, very big and thick. As well as the list of tool presets represented by a list of bubbles. Third, check out the little icons on the bottom row of the stroke preview. These settings give you extra control over the tool, like the leash and stroke stabilization. Boom, let's go ahead and turn that on. There we go, boom, there we go. Oh, look at that. Hello there. Stabilization, let me turn it on, thank you. Turn off the leash, I like it. And let's move over here. I turn these off. I want to control the smoothness of my stylus myself, kind of like when I'm drawing with paper on pencil. So let's turn them off. Bam. I do keep the pressure sensitivity on, but turn off the tilt when I want those sharp lines in my drawing. There's the little tilt. These are the pressure. Boom. Turn it off. Oh yeah, I like that. Boom. Boom. Step number 4. This is super important. We're not ready to start customizing our brushes because you have to remember to duplicate the brush before adjusting it. This is super important. I am serious. The plus icon is your friend. Anytime you want to move on to the next step, duplicate the brush first. That way you will always have an original copy of the tool and your own custom brushes to play with. Fifth, now it's time. Let's go have some fun and click the last icon on the right. These are the settings. Let's go ahead and click on it. Boom, got it, there it is. Boom. Explore, change, test, draw, change, customize until you like it enough, and then rename the brush. There we go, bam, there it is. Now we're gonna go ahead and change diameter, roundness, feather. Ooh. Last step, export the brushes that you made. You can export one brush at a time or export them all. In my case, I'm just gonna export this one brush, the tool, the preset, or tool. What's this? Save these new brushes in a folder where you can find them on your computer. Always back up your work. I hope that you have found these tips useful when creating with Sketchable. Please review the rest of the Sketchable tutorials on YouTube where we cover all the amazing tools and customizations that Sketchable offers to the emergent digital artist. Follow Sketchable app on Instagram or Twitter and tag us so we can check out your drawings and sketches. Until next time, I am DTM. Stay creative.